KarinaStamps.com, and I want to welcome you today to my Facebook Live and my YouTube Live. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I've been doing this for 15 years, and I just love to share my stamping with you. So if you are joining me, put a comment in the Facebook group or the YouTube group and let me know that this is working. We'll see. Facebook is always a little bit tricky sometimes, so that's why I like to chat for a little bit when I first come on to give everybody the opportunity to join me. So today I thought I would do something fun. I'm actually going to do a Christmas card class for you today, and I'm going to share 3 cards with you. And if you place a $45 order with me using the link that's in the YouTube post, or I'll put the link in the Facebook post as well after the video is done, then you'll get the 6 card kits for free. So there's 3 designs, 2 of each, just as a little thank you gift. Because I don't know about you, but I haven't done any Christmas cards yet. So I thought, well, if I need to do them, maybe you guys do too. And then I also thought it would be fun to throw in, if you place a $75 order, to give you a brand new package of rhinestones that you can then put on your projects, right? Lots of bling. And I chose this because we can color it. It goes with everything. It's so versatile, and it's used any time of year. So let me just quickly go through some classes that I've got coming up really fast. Oh, I see Gail's here. Gail, thank you so much for joining me and commenting. That way I know that it works. I'm sure most of you will be joining me tonight or watching the replay. If you watch the replay and like what I'm doing, just let me know as well. So I have a brand new class coming called Fitting Florets on November 25th. It's a Friday night. It's going to be over Zoom from 7 to 9. Now, if you buy the Fitting Florets product suite from me, you're going to get the class for free. Or if you already own it, then you can just pay $40 for the class. So I won't show the cards today, but I will show you the products. Let me just go down to my desktop. Let's see. So this is what the product suite looks like. So it's $134.29, and it has a stamp set and dies, which I think are amazing because they're ovals. And then there's also a coordinating Christmas set as well. And I just love this because the font is so fun and playful, right? 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la la, Noel. And then it also has these really fun gold adhesive backed swirls and the designer series paper. Now the designer series paper, the swirls, and I believe this stamp are only available while supplies last. So people have pre-ordered this class from me, so I got up really early and placed my order to make sure that they will all get a package of paper with the class, right? If you're getting the product suite, you also get a package of paper with the class. So this is just some of the patterns in the paper pack. And I wanted to show you the Christmas one. So if you are in my monthly club where you place a $35 order and your cards are free, we're going to make this one this month. What do you think? Isn't this beautiful? Now, I didn't design this. This was designed by another Edmonton demonstrator, but I loved it so much, and I'm like, we just got to make this card at club, right? Because I think the girls will love it. And most of them I know are either taking this class where they'll have the stamp set, or they can substitute whatever they want. This is going to be another fun card. It's another fancy fold that we're doing on Monday night. So this is going to be the 21st of November. And I always do fun cards with my girls, right? It's just super fun. So this is one of the, what do they call this? Window Wishes, I think, stamp set. Isn't that fun? And then this one is actually going to be a photo frame card. So those are the 4 cards that we're doing this month. All I've been doing lately is prepping kits and mailing out kits. So if any of this interests you, I can mail anywhere in Canada. And that's what I'm going to be doing with Framed and the Fitting Florets class. I'll be mailing those as well. And then I just wanted to quickly show you, these aren't the cards we're making, but these are just some cards. See, isn't this just beautiful, these samples? So I got this from my friend Joanne. How beautiful is this product suite? I just love how all the ovals coordinate with each other. I think it's so pretty. And then before I get started, I have the most fabulous team, you guys. We are called Crafting Crew. We have so much fun just stamping together. We always stamp together the first Friday of the month, and I send out kits to them, whoever wants a kit or the PDF tutorial. We do some mystery stamping, and we just have a lot of fun. And we do swaps, so I got to share this. This is a swap I just received from Joanne. Look how beautiful this is. Isn't this gorgeous? And this uses the Hostess paper. So if you're placing a $200 order, you can actually get Celebrate Everything Hostess paper. How pretty is that? And then this one is from Celine. So look at this. Oh, you guys, you're doing such a good job. So pretty. And that uses, is it Christmas Barn? I don't know. I love this stamp set. I don't know if I got it for myself yet. I better get it soon, because once the new catalog, once the retiring list comes out, this stuff sells out fast. And then finally, I just have to share Nez's card. So Nez even decorated the envelope. Oh, and she's also using Joyful Flurry today, which is what my class is on. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. Isn't this pretty? So pretty. And the cool thing about these dies is that, see these little pieces, it only does, they pop out. It does partial die cutting, so you can actually lift up the little snowflake pieces to give dimension to the card. So this was from Naz, Celine, and Joanne. So thank you. Fabulous cards this month, everyone. I have some others that I think I showed last time. Okay, before I get started and reveal my cards, see, oh, I have to have a list here. I'm also doing a Brightest Glow class on November 20th. Now, someone said, what is that? What is that set? Well, it's this product suite. So this is going to be on November 20th, which is a Sunday at 1 o'clock. Now, it is going to be virtual, but if you guys want me, say that night, to do an in-person class for you, just grab 4 of your friends and I'll come to your house and do it. Or we can meet at a restaurant. Now the class is $45. It includes some product, and we're going to make a fun little box, and then we're going to make these 4 cards. So this one says Joy. This one says Tis the Season. And all the die cutting and cutting's already done for you. The only thing I can't provide is stamps. So if you want to make the cards as shown, you need to purchase the Brightest Glow stamp set. You don't have to get the bundle because the die cutting's done. And it is going to be $32 for this stamp set. Oh no, sorry, over here, $34. Now this whole product suite was actually $204. Personally, I would have got most of this in a starter kit last month, but it is super beautiful. So that's a class coming on the 20th. I showed you my fitting florets class talked about on the 25th, and the 21st is our monthly card class. And after you've been in the card class for 6 months, you get a $20 thank you gift, whatever you like. And then I also have a virtual class, and in the virtual class, it's going to be Santa's delivery based on this product suite this month. So that's going to be fun as well. I have a card challenge with this one. I draw for a stamp set every month, and we also learn a new technique, which is kind of fun. So if you love techniques, that would be the virtual card class. Okay, and then finally, I'm in the Ermiskin Craft Fair this Saturday, so come see me Saturday from 10 to 4, Ermiskin Community Hall. They haven't had one for about 2 years. I was so happy to know that I have a spot in it, so I'm selling lots of Christmas cards. Okay, let me see who's here. So Kathy's here, Shauna's here. Oh my goodness, I'm almost falling off my chair. Shauna, I haven't seen you in forever. So nice to see you, my friend. And Kathy, thank you so much for watching. I think Kathy and Gail watch almost every single live I do. So girls, thank you so much for being here with me. Okay, and then I don't think I have anything on YouTube yet. We will see. YouTube is a tricky one for me. But okay, I'm going to get started. Do you guys want to see the 3 Christmas cards that we're making? Ta-da! What do you think? Just soft and pretty. So this one doesn't have any crazy fancy folds. They're just nice. This is a very simple fold. But I wanted to show you how to use this beautiful snowflake vellum. The snowflake vellum is, I'd say, $13.95 in the mini catalog. It's not too much. I put all the information in the YouTube description. And this is, again, snowflake vellum. And then this one, it also has some iridescent pattern as well. So this is just some of the paper. that I'm going to be using. So like I said, with $45 order, I'm going to send you the card kits to make 2 purple cards, Fresh Freesia cards, 2 Smoky Slate cards, and 2 Pool Party cards. So I thought that would be fun. So you can see the paper comes flocked, and there's actually 3 patterns. These are the 2 snowflake ones, and then there is the flocked polka dot as well. And then there is the iridescent pattern that comes in this one, and I think I actually have to open a new pack to show you guys. Oh, maybe not. Look at these beautiful iridescent snowflakes. Can you see how it's reflecting the light? So pretty. So I really wanted to show everybody what this looked like. I just did a 24-person in-person retreat last Saturday, and everybody got, well, everybody, the people who got the goodie bags got half a package of the snowflake paper. So I thought I wanted to give everyone some ideas on how to use it, which spun into my Christmas card class. Okay, so let me get started. I don't think anybody has any questions. I'll just take a quick peek. So pretty. Thank you, Kathy. It was very hard for me to design simple cards, because if anyone knows me, I love crazy, you know, like it takes me 3 days basically to cut for my monthly club, because I go a little crazy with my cards, but they're so fun. And like I said, all the die cutting is done for you. You just need to stamp the sentiment a little bit. So let's start with the hardest card, because I think it's the most interesting. Not that they're all not super cute. So you would actually have 2 kits. I'm just going to demonstrate one kit right now to show you how to put the card together. And I've got all my pieces out here. And I decided to use the Joyful Flurry bundle with these cards, because I know a lot of my customers will already have some snowflakes that they could possibly use, or if you wanted to, you can just buy the bundle. I think it's $69.25, or you could just get the stamp set to complete the cards, because the die cutting is done. But this is what it looks like. So very, very pretty. And I'm just going to move this out of the way so I'm organized. We'll tuck this out of the way, and let's start with our very first card. So the very first card looks like this. This is going to go on the inside, and I'm going to spread my pieces out. I have a piece of snowflake vellum. That is going to be for my center panel. And then I have some designer series paper. It's a little bit different than this pattern, but still looks super cute. And then I've got some white panels. So let's get some scrap paper, and I'm going to use a blending brush. Now, if you've never used a blending brush before, I highly recommend them. You get 3 in a package. Not entirely sure of the price. I think maybe $16.25, something like that. Let's see what color is on here. This is kind of my pinkish brush. And so I just pick up the color. You always want to dab it off just a little bit on the side. And then if you just go over the snowflakes, you can make these snowflakes any color you want. And this is the white flocked design. So I love that. So if I want a garden green snowflake, I can have a garden green snowflake. Isn't this fun? I get so excited about stuff like this. And because who doesn't want a purple Christmas card, right? So put in the chat, are you more traditional with your Christmas colors, or do you like untraditional Christmas colors? I'm kind of curious. Now, I could have just put this on here. It does look really nice, but I actually backed it on some basic white cardstock. And I found the best way to put this flocked vellum, the bigger snowflakes you can actually attach with glue dots. I'm just going to use my tape runner. I think everybody knows I have a love-hate relationship with my tape runner. Sometimes it works great. See, it's slipping. Maybe I just need to splurge and buy a new one. What do you think? I keep talking about it and then never do, because there's always some shiny new stamp set that I have to get instead. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to put like just a little bit. You don't need tons of adhesive to get this to stick on your card. But see, and then the adhesive doesn't show through the vellum. Okay, and then this one, I think this is cut at 1 1/4, the paper, when I cut it this morning. It's actually butterfly paper, as you can see from the back. you know, snowflakes and butterfly, it doesn't really go. So let's use the polka dot side. There we go. Yeah, I'm so excited about stamping this Friday with my friends. That's going to be really fun. Now it looks to me like oh no, I did cut that one, right? It looks like it could be cut a little more this way, so when you get your kit, yours will be perfect. Let's just put this down quickly on here. This was actually my swap card this month, my team swap card for the girls. And I'm just going to put this on here like so. And then this one we've already got attached, so I'm going to put it on the other side. And I love this Joyful Flurry stamp set because it's got some nice inside sentiments as well. So it's going to look like this. And look, I cut this one wrong too. Okay, hold on a second. We will get my handy dandy ruler. This is what happens when I cut at 6 in the morning. Don't do it. Yeah, see, this is 1 1/4. And this is 1 3/8. Oh, this is 1 1/4. Okay. Well, when you get your kit, it'll be 100% accurate, right? Okay, guys, let's use this. Who uses this tool? Anybody? So what you can do is, it's a boo-boo fixer, we'll just call it. Because I need this to be a little bit smaller. Yep, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to cut off one side, just a smidge, because I don't like how that looks. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I should have started with the other cards because I designed them this morning. Let's just cut off, I don't know, what do you think? Like this? And I need my friend Betty on here because she loves it when I make mistakes. So Betty, this demo is just for you. And then I'm going to put it on like this and it'll look cute and it'll fit. See, now it fits perfectly. We'll just put this on like this, and then if I want to fix it later, I can. Okay, there we go. All better. Okay, now the inside of my card, I am going to stamp my sentiment. What did I put in here? This one says, sending you all the best this new year. So I love the sentiments in here, right? Look at this one. It's a season of magic and wonder. So that's super nice too. Okay, let's pull this off. And what color did I stamp it in? Fresh Freesia, I think. Yep, Fresh Freesia. So let's just stamp this in the center. And I'm excited, not this Saturday, but next Saturday I am going to On Stage. So I haven't been to an in-person Stampin' Up event in 2.5 years. So I'm so excited to be going. We'll see how little Otto does. He might have separation anxiety. We will see. Okay, so I've got that one done. And now I need a center panel. And one thing, see how this keeps opening up? You can just take your bone folder and go over the lines like this, and that will close it up perfectly. I'm assuming everybody has a bone folder. They're not expensive if you need one. And I'm just going to stamp my center element now. So we'll put the snowflake, again with Fresh Freesia. Now I'm looking on here, and I need another block. Let's get this block here. So the nice thing about our stamps is that they get stored in here, but see, they're sticky, and so you can just pull them off whenever you need to and add them onto a block. So you don't need as many blocks as I have. You can actually just have 1 or 2. I do a lot of classes, so I need a lot of blocks. And I do lots of group multiple stamping, so I like everything on blocks, so I can just go stamp, 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 and it's really fast. Okay, let's put this together quickly, and then I can show you my other 2 cards. I find I always have like a half-hour window with my little puppy Otto. So Otto had a Halloween costume last night. It was so cute. My daughter got him a chef's costume. So that was really fun. And he wore it probably for about, I'd say, half an hour. And he had a little chef's hat and a little chef's jacket. So if you go to my personal Karina Chin page, you can actually go and check it out. It was pretty cute. And my Instagram, I think I'm Karina Stamps on Instagram or something like that. I have to check. So I got hacked in March, which is why I had to start my new Karina Stamps profile. Okay, now you will have a little piece of white in your kit that looks like this. And I think I'm just going to use my gorgeous grape, and we're just going to stamp the Christmas sentiment on here, saying Happy Christmas. Now I'm just going to wash this quickly. So this is our, I keep calling it a Stampin' Scrub. It's not a Stampin' Scrub. It just works wonderfully because I can pull it out and clean my stamp really well. A Simply Chamois. That's what it is. A Simply Chamois. See how easy it is to just pick up the stamps and move them? And the reason why I clean them is, I don't know about you, but if I don't, I put my arm in it and I pick up ink and I drag it to my project and bad things just happen. Happy Christmas. So we're just going to stamp that right about here. And you go straight down and up when you're doing your stamping. And now I just wanted mine a little skinnier, so I'm just going to use our paper snips. If you need some scissors, these are the best. And you can use your paper trimmer if you want. I don't know, whenever I'm doing these smaller sentiments, I don't. I just use it like that. Now I'm going to go back to my Take Your Pick tool. And I like putting my mini Stampin' Dimensionals on with my Take Your Pick tool, because then I can just flick it and pick up these little backings. And these go all over the house. They're on my stairwell. They were even on my little dog, Otto, which was kind of funny. It made me laugh. Okay, now what's missing between these two cards, you guys? Anybody notice? I think I'll give you a hint. I stamped some snowflakes on this side. Should I do that, or am I going to wreck it now? You know what? Let's try some baby snowflakes. And then that way, when you're watching this video, when you get your kit, you can decide which one you like better. Whether you like the baby snowflakes or whether you like the big snowflakes. I do think the snowflakes add a little bit, right? It makes it cute. And then, like I said, I'm using rhinestone jewels on my project because they go with everything. Now, the Joyful Flurry actually has some coordinating embellishments that do match with the suite, and I think I had some at one time, but I don't know, I can't find them anywhere, so I need to reorder them. So I thought this was pretty good. And then if you wanted to, you can take a stamping blend, and you can actually color this to make it fresh freesia as well. Okay, so that is card number 1, so let me know what you think about this one. Okay, so you would get 2 card kits to make that one with your order. And you have to use the link in the hostess code in order to get the kits. And I'll put them on Facebook after. And I think next we're just going to go to this nice, soft, pretty smoky slate card. And I'm just going to clean this one off now, because can't you see me putting this cute little stamp in my gorgeous grape snowflake in my petal pink ink pad? Oh yeah, I can totally see myself. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of embossing. Again, these are super simple cards today, but still pretty. So, you know, I could make 20 of these. I probably need 100 Christmas cards. So I got to get chopping. But I've got so many fun classes on the go that I need to cut card kits as well right now. So fun, so fun. Okay. Step 1 with this card is we're going to stamp some smoky slate snowflakes. Have I used this one yet? I don't think so. Let's pull in these colors. So we're going to get smoky slate. I'm just going to pop it. If you pop it from the top with your ink pads, you can then flip it over and lock it in place. Now, if you don't have any ink pads, we do sell some stamping spots that are super cute. And they come in an 8-pack. And it just is, it just gives you lots of colors. I can't remember how much it is right now. See, look how easy this is. And then I'm just going to close this up again, and then we're just going to stamp with Petal Pink. Now, if I was making 20 of these cards, which I probably will, I would stamp one big sheet of 8.5 by 11 and then cut it down. It's cut down to 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, I think that's good, right? Just a hint of pink. Okay, I can now put this one away. And then what I did was put my vellum down first. And this time we're using the iridescent pattern because I thought it kind of looks a little pinky. And that's why I went with these colors. Now, see, it keeps giving me grief. So you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing up here. I always have my silicone mat up top, and then what it does is it just starts this for me. So I can just go like this if it's slipping and get it to start right away. So I can't stamp without this anymore. I absolutely love this. Okay, and let's put this on here like so. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back. And I'm just going to tuck over my ribbons. So I like to use flat ribbon when I mail cards, because on my purple card, I used iridescent trim initially, and then I had to pay $2 to mail this to everybody, which is totally fine. But if I'm mailing 100 Christmas cards, that's an extra $100. So this trim was pretty, but not very good if you have to mail. It's really good if you are hand delivering your cards. You know, maybe you want to give your friends some fudge, some turtles. I make turtles every year. That's kind of my thing. I go and get the chocolate from the Lindt chocolate store. It's just so yummy. And then make homemade turtles. Okay, so I'm just putting this on a piece of Petal Pink. And this beautiful Petal Pink ribbon, it's soft. It's got a texture to it. It almost feels like a suede. So that's super cute. Okay, and then we're just going to put this onto your card base. Now, it's up to you if you want to pop this layer up. Like I said, I don't tend to pop my layers on Christmas cards that much because I really want it to be as flat as possible if I have to mail it. Okay, so we'll put that down there. And then on this one, this is my stitch shape dies. So if you need a die cutting machine, did you know you get the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, plus the stylish shape dies in a bundle? It's actually in the catalog, and you can get both together. And then if you end up having a party, you can actually get this with the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for a 50% off item. So you can get it for around, I think it was $63. I thought that was a really great value. Okay, now we're going to do some embossing. Can you see this pink tinge? I use this on some kind of a technique, so it's always a little pink, but that's okay. It'll still work. And if you buy a Versamark ink, which is a clear ink, you make sure that you grab these Versamark ink refills, and then if it gets a little dry, you can just drag it on and ink it up. This one's pretty juicy. I don't really need to do this right now, but these are really hard to find. Especially if you try to go to a craft store and find them, good luck. So I recommend that you just order it, and then you will always have a juicy pad. Okay, and now the next thing I'm going to do is emboss it with silver. And I'm going to pull out my little embossing toolkit that I keep in here. How fun is this bag, right? I know. I have an extra one. It might be a door prize at one of my events one time. I'm kind of saving it so it's special. Okay, this is the brand new toolkit that Stampin' Up! Has for embossing. You're supposed to take the embossing buddy, go over this first on your white paper, because then the powder doesn't stick. But every time I keep forgetting. It's been so long since I had one that I really have trouble with it now. Okay, so let's just flick this off. See how the little pieces stick? If I use an embossing buddy, that doesn't happen. Okay, let's just flick this off. And then it comes with a brush, so if I want to brush it, I can brush it. I'm really not that fussy with my cards, so I'm good. Okay, let's emboss this quick, and we'll put this card together and move on to our last one. And when you're embossing, hold it in one place until you see it melt. You're melting the powder with this super hot gun. And the Stampin' Up! One is black. It's prettier, it's better, and it has 2 speeds. I just had it, it was still packed away from my last retreat. I need to do some cleaning, obviously. So this one's always by me because I don't really care if it gets wrecked. So I have my pretty Stampin' Up! One. Well, I've got 2. You know, who doesn't need 3 embossing guns just in case? Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to put this down like so, and then I will include these cute little foil snowflakes in your kit. Now I had 2 of them. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to put them on with, I think, a glue dot. I'm probably saying so too many times. I'll try not to. I'm just going to take your pick tool and stick it on the back, and then we'll just put it right about here. And then I'll put another one down here. And I think I'm good. The other thing that was probably easier is you just take your foil snowflake, press it against your glue dot, and then you can just lift it up and stick it onto your project. And then, like I said, we need these cute little rhinestones, which just make all your projects a little bit better. They're just over here. I think I told you I got a brand new package for myself. I try to use up my leftovers, and it's getting a bit crazy. So it was just time to treat myself to a new one. Now, what do you think of this card? This is the second card. Let me know if you like this. Oh, Betty's here. Hello. And Inez is here. Hello. Welcome, girls. This is my Christmas card class that I'm doing. You guys like this Christmas card class? Let me know, and then I'll do one next week as well. Now, I think this is my favorite card. What do you think of this one? Isn't this beautiful? So it uses Pool Party. I love blues. And then, of course, with a $45 order using that link, you would get 2 card kits in the mail. And so the die cutting is done for you. And that's what these cool dies do. The dies actually look like this. So with this bundle, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 cute snowflakes. You get a little snow background image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentiments, plus these snowflakes. Now these are the little ones I cut out with foil. These ones do like a partial die cut. And same with these. They all do partial die cuts. And then I like these little label pieces. Right? It's kind of like an offset rectangle. And so that's how I got these pieces for you. And then if you take your bone folder and look at this, you can actually quickly poke these up a little bit so you can see the color underneath. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the dimension that you get with these. So like I said, these are all die cut for you already. So I'll just pull them out of my bag and then show you how fast this card comes together. So let's just peel it back a little bit, flip it forward. I just think it's cute. Now I can flip those center ones as well. I don't think I will right now. And same with these ones. You can flip these up if you want. But yeah, it just adds a lot of dimension to your project. And I have snowflakes, stamps, but I don't have these cool snowflake dies. So I just had to get them. Okay, so I've just got a card base. So we're just going to fold that in half. This is 8.5 inches by 11 inches, scored at 5.5. And then I'm going to put down my Pool Party piece. And then I'm using the white flocked vellum piece again. So, you know, just cute, 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 cute. See, slipping again. Where's my silicone mat gone? Oh, it's off to the side. I have to put it back in the same place so I know where it is. Can't live without that silicone mat. Okay, let's put this on our Pool Party piece. And we will put this on quickly with my glue. See how fast this comes together? And then I'm going to glue this one down first. Now I just used a little bit of liquid glue on the edges. If you find it's lifting off, you can use glue dots because this is flocked paper. Okay, I think I'm going to do it right about here, sort of in the middle. And then I took the second largest one. And I think I glued it down right about here. And then finally, this last one, we're just going to pop it up. It needs to be popped. Let's move that out of the way, and we will put one little Stampin' Dimensional on here, like so. And then I've already die cut this for you, so let's stamp our Happy Christmas. Yep, it's clean. I'd rather get my hand inky than my Versamark pad. Okay, and we're just going to emboss this again with the silver embossing powder. Now, I could put this in the tray and pour it from the little bottle, but I just happen to have these in a little Tupperware container. So that's what I'm going to do. So we just pinch this, tap, tap, tap. Looks good. And I'm just going to heat it with my heat tool. Upside down embossing. Now, another way you can emboss too is from the back side. I've heard that it does a better job embossing, but you know, I'm happy with this. Okay, so let's just put this on quickly. There we go. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in stamping in person, let me know, because I really want to start a dinner club, a dinner card stamp night on a Friday night, where we just get together, go for dinner, make a few cards, and have it more of a social event, because I think that would be super fun. Who doesn't like dinner combined with cards, right? Okay, let's put that on there. I'm just going to move this out of the way, because can't you just see me flipping it and I'll have powder all over the place? Yeah, I really don't want to do that. Okay, so let's put this one right here. And then we'll get the other silver foil snowflake that I've already die cut out for you. We'll put that just under here. So I'm just creating a cluster of pretty snowflakes. Ooh, you like them all, Gail? Thank you. Yeah, it's hard coming up with simple cards. Well, it's hard for me, because I always want to add more, add some more. And I'm using the 3 sizes of rhinestones with this too. Notice I'm using the putty end. Well, that was a mistake. Now it's stuck to my finger. Putty end works really good for picking up your rhinestones. And then if you want to, you know, step it up even more. Oh, I put a rhinestone here. I guess this is optional. You can actually make 2 bunny ears and then fold your bunny ears over each other and tie some silver twine, or what's this called? This is called Simply Elegant Trim. Ooh, that's even nicer than what I called it. Who comes up with these fun, fancy names? Right? Okay, and then, you know what? I do like that better. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this rhinestone. We'll just kind of tuck it. I don't know. We'll tuck it over here for now. And then I do want to add it on here just to create some interest to my card. We'll just go snip, snip. And then what sort of sentiment do you think I should put on the inside of my card? Any suggestions? I could just leave it blank and write a lot. Or Happy Christmas. How about this one? It's a season of magic and wonder. Or sending you all the best. Oh, I better do this one. So when you get our stamps, this is actually a rubber mount stamp. You have to put it together. So what I like to do is take my label sheet. I pull off the backing of the label sheet. Now careful, this is super sticky. And then I take the label off my rubber stamp, and you can see this adhesive foam. it actually will stick to a block by itself. You don't need to add the labels. I like the labels. I don't know. That's just personal preference for me. And then see, when you match up the rubber with the label and you just bend it back, it's attached. And now that helps it stick to the block as well. Okay, so let's have this one say, it's a season of magic and wonder. And I think I'm going to do pool party. Yeah, I'm going to do pool party. Now, what's the problem with this? I don't have pool party ink on the table. Oh, this created a whole problem. So if you have pool party ink, just use pool party ink. But I don't. However, I have my silver embossing powder. So I think this is called the Metallics pack. It comes in silver, gold, and something else. Our powders come in a 3-pack now. You can't just get one color. So then to get the white and the black, then you would need the basics pack. Okay, let's see if I heat this from the back if it'll work. Well, I don't want to burn it. I'm not going to do that. Let's just kind of go like this. Okay, good. The drawback with that old gun is that I can burn paper because it's only got the 1 speed. Okay, how magical is this card? Isn't that beautiful? And then for the Joyful Wishes card, you will also have a piece that you can put in the center. Joyful Wishes. I think I want the other sentiment that says, sending you all the best. As I'm looking around going, where is it? Where is it? I have no clue where it is now. Okay, then I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do this one. It's probably right in front of my face. Someone's probably yelling, it's right there, Karina, it's right there. Okay, I don't think I really need to clean this. It's got Versamark ink in it. I'm just going to stamp in a nice, soft, smoky slate. Or again, you can emboss it if you want. Well, maybe I should tack it down in the center. What do you think? Okay, how pretty is this? So like I said, this is a 6-card Christmas card class. I can ship anywhere in Canada. And it's free with a $45 order using the link that is on my site. And then the only thing is, it'll also include your envelopes. I would just stamp on the envelope. So I would stamp some little snowflakes on there while I was doing it. Or you can actually emboss silver snowflakes on your envelope. So let me know in the chat which card you like better. And if you like this Christmas card class, I can come on next week and do another one. Ideally, I would like to do it at night, but we'll see if I get my act together. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see the comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Do you like the cards? I'm so happy. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in ages. And Betty, you like the cards too. Thank you, thank you. And let's just check YouTube to see if anybody made it over. Yes, YouTube. Oh, you know what, Shauna? Thank you for posting on YouTube as well. That's fantastic. I know some other people watch on YouTube and they were unable to make comments. So I'm not quite sure why that is. If I have any techie friends, give me a call and let me know. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you guys have an amazing crafty day. Bye.